Hi there, thank you for joining me today. I would like to discuss about how to sustain your business. Obviously, I know you're running online businesses out there, and we all want to achieve sales and growth. But at the end of the day, there's something that in the market that people are lacking, which is obviously lack of sustainability. Now, I think that's very important out there, and I think it's one of the major reasons why businesses actually fail, which is down to lack of sustainability. In the market, if you think about businesses that have failed in the past, it's been lack of innovation. They're not innovating properly. They're not pushing the limits, obviously, and they're not thinking ahead. That's something I think that's the key thing. And I'll say you need to think ahead to actually produce phenomenal results and actually compete in the market. So there are a lot of competitors out there. We all know that, and we've got to compete and we've got to do really well. So what if you encounter a problem in your business? It could be a pandemic, it could be a virus attack or something, a cyber attack, or something's gone off, some market trend has changed. How can you adapt to that? I mean, have you thought of different ways to establish a business or to sustain it in case of these obviously problems and issues that arise? So if you look in the past, companies like Toys R Us, there's Kodak, I think there was Saab, the car company, there was Tower Records, I think there's one called Blockbusters, that's very important as well, I remember that. Look at all of them and see how they have failed. I mean, what's the reason why they failed? And it's obviously down to lack of innovation. None of them were innovating. But the idea is, the key thing is to think 5 or 10 years down the line. That is, I think, is a key secret. And if you do that 5 or 10 years down the line, you will stay ahead of the competition, no doubt. And it's just about having systems and strategies in place. So I have built sustainable businesses that can go on for decades. They've got systems and strategies in place. They're kind of like future-proof. They've got the future tech. They've got protection for the business, and obviously they are way ahead of their competitors in terms of the business itself and also the products and how they're innovating all the time. One example I would say is Apple. Just check how they're always innovating. Remember, those phones and updates are kind of done years ago. I mean, not that many years, I'll say at least a couple of years in terms of planning, strategizing, thinking of the markets ahead. And while they're doing that, you are just thinking of tomorrow. You're thinking of the month down the line. And that obviously is kind of a bit slow, and it's partly why you're not succeeding. You do not need a lot of cash in terms of to be a successful business. You can be quite effective with minimal, and then you can actually produce phenomenal results as you go forward. So there are strategies for that. What you want to do is think 5 or 10 years ahead of everyone else. And I think with that you can sustain a truly great business and produce an empire. So for example, today I would use like chatbots, I would use automation systems that can actually innovate, and also obviously autopilot your business. I would also think about cybersecurity, and I think that's kind of overlooked with a lot of companies, because the last thing you want is stolen information and details of your customers going across other people and away from your company. I think that's really bad. And I think you need to learn to protect your business and actually kind of think 5 or 10 years ahead of everyone else, and I'm sure you can build a sustainable business. So startups are growing faster than ever before in this world, in this day and age. It's one of the best opportunities to actually push your business out there now, because there's so much potential in growth and sustainability, and obviously trying to build an empire. I think it's the best thing ever. And remember, 90% of the businesses fail in the first year, which is quite phenomenal. And I think 37% of them actually fail due to lack of online presence. So it goes to show what the main issue is. So startups are growing faster than ever before. In this day and age, there's so many out there trying to succeed. And remember, you just want to obviously have the best product and the best service to actually succeed online. And you've got to stand out from the crowd. And remember, 90% of the businesses, especially startups, fail in the first year. I mean, that is quite phenomenal. And obviously this is why I'm actually pushing so much to actually help you and e-commerce businesses to succeed, because I've got this like formula, this program to actually help you to actually push into not just a normal business, but actually into an empire. I mean, isn't that what you really want? That will be amazing. So look, if you're interested in pushing your e-commerce business to the next level, I have a program. And basically this program is called the Growth Freedom Program, and this enables you to push it to the next level into an empire. Now it's amazing, and it's got lovely strategies that you will love. So do click the link below, it'll give you more information. There are 4 elements, 4 foundations which I've put together. One of them is